All right, pleased to be joined by head coach Wick Kolchagoff. We're getting ready for another exciting season of Oilers volleyball. Coach, before we get started talking about the season, why don't you talk a little bit about how the off season went?
Oh, the off season went fantastic. You know, we start in January and February, and they got early morning workouts, 6 a.m. We're in the gym working out, getting ready for the next year, and improving our vertical jump, speed and agility, and stuff like that. Then in March and April, we actually practice as a team and do some spring tournaments, and those went really well. We played some of the best teams in the region, and we were very competitive and won a few matches, so we're really looking forward to the fall season.
Well, Coach, you got coming off a 20-win season, first since 2006, I believe, and you know, you've made the GLIAC tournament the last couple of years. You got a lot of letter winners returning. Where does the program go from here?
You know, we look to only go forward from here. The last year's senior class did a great job in leading us and getting us back on the winning track, and now we hope that this year's senior class will step up and lead the team beyond that. We have a senior setter, Amanda Calhoun, who really leads that class and leads the team, and she's a 2-year starter as setter for us. Sam Granger's going to be a 4-year starter for us in various positions around the court. She's really a nice utility player. We really feel like we can plug her in a lot of different places, and she adds a lot of explosiveness to the team. And then we have a great group of returning lead winners coming back too. Those include Hannah Tong, who was a freshman outside hitter last year, won the starting position about halfway through the year, was GLIAC Player of the Week sometime in October. I don't remember the date. But she has just improved leaps and bounds, being in the weight room for a full year. And then we have Andrea Roach on the right side, who, again, a year of weights, dedicated to improving her strength, and she looks very, very strong in the preseason. We also have Rebecca Shoemaker is going to be our libero in the fall, and she's liberoed on and off for us for the last 2 years, but again, just the maturity that she's shown in leading the team in the spring on the defensive end leads to a lot of promise for the fall.
Good. Now let's talk about the underclassmen that are going to see some action this year and help the team.
Yeah, this year we have some really unique kids coming in. We have a defensive specialist, libero, Megan Wendell, coming in from Marion Local. They won the state championship, and in the state semifinals she had 48 digs, so that's a lot of digs no matter who you're playing, and in the state championship setting, that's even more impressive. We have Amanda Winter, whose brother played football here, is coming in as a freshman. Her team also won the state championship in a different division. And she's a very gifted outside hitter and can play around in all 6 rotations. We have Madeline McCabe, whose team finished second in the state in the largest division in the state, Toledo St. Ursula, which is also the high school that my assistant coach, Ann Koger, went to. So we expect a lot out of her as well. And then I mentioned Andrea Roach earlier. Her sister, Erica Roach, is coming in from Colorado, and she had close to 1,000 kills in her high school career. So she should come in and compete for an outside hitting position as well.
Good. Now, why don't you talk a little bit about the schedule? Any difficulties, challenges that your team might face this year?
Well, this year, the NCAA, it's a fall festival year, so we actually have one less week in our schedule. So everything's kind of compact. We don't have quite as many matches, but I still try to get a few extra matches in. So just the challenges of playing more matches in a shorter period of time is a challenge right there. We start the year going to Kansas City, going to Rockhurst. Of course, they came to our tournament last year, and we had a big win over them. They've made the NCAA tournament the last 3 or 4 years, so I'm sure they'll be looking to kind of revenge last year's match on us. So that's a start to the season. And then we jump right back into the GLIAC season, and their first weekend we host Ashland. Of course, Ashland had a tremendous run at the end of the last year, and we hope to get an early start to the GLIAC season with a win over Ashland.
Good. Well, thanks, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Dave.
Fans, remember to follow all the action of Oilers athletics at athletics.findlay.edu.